My, oh my. My, oh my, Mr. Simmons. Sometimes I call my cat Simon Mr. Simmons. Doesn't make any fucking sense, but I do it. You ever notice, like, when you're talking to your fucking pets, I talk to my pets the way I talk to you. But every now and then you break into different voices, or you give them weird fucking nicknames. What is that shit? Anyway, my name is Chris Johnson, and recently I told you about one of my uncles, Uncle Deadbeat, and how this motherfucker cornered me at my grandfather's wake and started just bitching to me about fucking anything and everything. One of the things he brought up was my father. He brought up my father, he brought up my parents' divorce, let me know that he's taking my dad's side on that, as if I give a fuck. Like, the divorce was like in 2011, 2012. I don't give a shit. Why are you telling me this? And he kept telling me like I was arguing with him. You ever have a conversation with somebody, and you're not really saying anything because you don't want to be in the fucking conversation, but they'll tell you something, and you'll be like, yeah? And then they'll just like keep telling you as if they're trying to prove a point. As if like you gave a counterpoint to their point, but you didn't give a counterpoint. You're just standing there with a look on your face that says, I want to just fucking hang myself right now. I want to just end my fucking life if this piece of shit doesn't get out of my fucking face. So I got that look on my fucking face. I don't have an argumentative look on my face. I have a please help me get me the fuck out of here look. On a side note, one of the things I miss about being in a relationship is if you had a partner at that moment, they can swoop in and get you the fuck out of there. Ah, man, that's one of the worst parts about being fucking single. You got no fucking side piece. You don't have a fucking side piece when you're fucking rolling around out places you don't want to be in. My fucking side piece can roll in, get me the fuck out of there. Hey, baby, we got to go get something out of the car. You just make something up. You just take the pressure off. I got none of that shit. But one of the things he brought up about my dad really stuck out. He mentioned to me that he saw him recently. He's like, yeah, I saw your dad out. We had a couple drinks, and I've always liked him. You know, we used to party together back in the day. Did you know about that? Like, yeah, I remember that one conversation when my dad said, hey, you know, me and your Uncle Deadbeat went out and we got fucking hammered when you were 7 years old. Like, why would he tell me about that? What kind of fucking father was like, hey, I went out with your uncle last night. We got fucking shit-faced. Then I came home and I yelled at your mom because dinner was cold. And he's like, yeah, what he really liked was those Southern Comfort slushies. Did he ever tell you about that? Again, no, he didn't. My dad was a fucking waste-of-life asshole. But he did have enough sense to not talk to me about, like, the fucking boozing he did with my deadbeat uncle. He may have been a drunk fucking asshole hanging out with the deadbeat, but he's not going to tell me about it. Deadbeat's like, yeah, we used to drink those all the time. Southern Comfort slushies. We used to have those. I remember we were watching you when you were a baby. Your mom was out. We're drinking the Southern Comfort slushies. And the fucking, like, you know, the record noise. You know, fucking, you know what I'm talking about? You know the fucking record noise? You know, the fucking skips, like, I can't even make the fucking noise. And let me see if I can create the sound. Hold on a second. I used to be in fucking broadcasting. I should be able to handle this shit. I should be able to handle a few fucking sound effects. There, that fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about? That one off of my fucking head. Well, my fucking uncle let out of the fucking bag that my dad and him were getting hammered on fucking Southern Comfort slushies while they were watching me when I was a fucking infant. I'm lucky I'm fucking alive today. Jesus fucking Christ. Why would you do it, number one? Number two, why would you fucking tell somebody that you did it? Why would you tell the individual involved? I got like all fucking anxious, like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck else did they do? What the fuck else was going on? Were they having fucking orgies in the room when I was there? Were they shooting up fucking drugs when I was in the fucking room? Look, you want to take part in some fucking orgies and shoot up some fucking drugs, I don't give a rat's ass. But maybe you shouldn't do that with a fucking infant in the fucking room. Especially when that infant is named fucking Chris Johnson. Infant Chris Johnson's not into that shit. Infant Chris Johnson needs to eat every 4 fucking hours. And he just wants to look at his fucking mobile and bounce in the fucking chair and the swing and shit. He doesn't need to be fucking hanging with 2 drunk fucking assholes hammered on liquor slushies. I was thinking to myself after he told me that, is that supposed to make me like my dad more? Is that supposed to make me talk to him again? Because I think that's what he was trying to do. He was like, trying to make him seem like a cool guy. Look, I just drank with your dad. He's a good fucking dude. You should really talk to him again. Look, he's so fucking cool. We used to get fucking smashed when you were a fucking baby and you turned out just fine. I felt like this fucking blind rage towards my uncle at that point. Like, I really wanted to, after he fucking told me that. I want to just get a running start and just boot him right in the fucking balls. Like, that is perhaps the biggest white trash douchebag fucking story that I've ever been told, and it involved my uncle and my dad with baby me there. So, like, I wanted to fucking fight him. I wanted to slap him in his fucking face and just shake him. The way they probably shook me when I cried when I was a kid, because they were fucking hammered on Southern Comfort slushies. I will say this, though. Hearing that me as a baby survived 2 assholes kinda makes me impressed with infant me. There's good news, too. My uncle's looking for a place to live. He's already asked me if there's any opening in my apartment complex. He says he'll share a fucking room. Anybody's got a 2-bedroom, you can fucking live with a deadbeat that gets hammered while watching infants. You got an infant? You need him to watch? Just bring some Southern Comfort. Bring my dad. They'll get trashed and watch your kid. And just take a look at me. It's going to work. It's going to work out just fine. I made it. And I'm doing great. I'll be back Sunday and Wednesdays. Hey, you got some fucking crazy babysitting stories? Why don't you tell me? Because apparently I've been a part of one. It was awesome, I guess. I'm sure it was an awesome night. You can tell me on Twitter at JohnsonHatesYou. Follow me on Instagram at maybe5minutes. I got some hot videos up there. You'll love that shit. New episodes every Sunday, every Wednesday. I'm going to keep putting that shit out. You can get all the episodes on Podbean, the website, or the app. Or you can go, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, that shit. If you're my Facebook friend, I'm going to keep putting the Facebook videos in the timeline as well. You're going to love them. You're going to love that shit.